Welcome back to the Fever Dream Diaries. If you're new here, hi, I'm Nova. I'm a small independent artist who is trying to build a music career on basically no budget and a lot of delusion. I started this series to document my journey and give you a little behind the scenes look into my world. Today I wanted to talk about my song and music video, Out of My Mind. I actually wrote this song because I'd gotten into the habit of intellectualizing every feeling that I had, and I thought that if I analysed them hard enough, I'd eventually solve them. And to be fair, it worked for a while, kind of, but eventually I realised I'd created a new problem. I couldn't actually feel the feeling or move through it because I was too busy thinking about it. The thing that helped me the most eventually was actually getting out of my head and back into my body. And I found the best way to do this was just putting on music and dancing. I feel like there's always a song that matches exactly what you're feeling and pulls you either deeper into it, or there's one that will pull you completely out of it. So when I was writing this song, I wanted it to feel like an invitation. Because whenever you go to a club or a party, usually the person that's dancing the hardest is usually getting the most side eyes, but they're actually having the most fun. They're fully in their body and completely out of their minds. The music video idea came as I was writing the song, like it usually does for me. I wanted the people on the dance floor to become more and more unhinged as the song built. That's why I love the drum section that Josh made for the ending. Shout out Ivory Lake, go check him out. I remember finding all these weird synth sounds and stacking them together until it just sounded completely trippy and alien. And I just remember thinking, oh, this needs massive live drums underneath it. I wanted the ending to feel like we'd all collectively lost the plot. So last September, I invited a bunch of friends to come and film on a random Monday night. Finding a venue was actually surprisingly difficult, but Andy at Flanagan's 1923 came to the rescue. The day before the shoot, our filming plans fell through, so we didn't actually have anyone behind the camera. So naturally, I thought, no worries, let's just film everything on my iPhone. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, pause and stay where you are. Pause this, sorry.
So it's 6 p.m. on Monday, we're driving through this absolute torrential rain. People are cancelling, we've nearly forgotten to pick someone up. We get to the venue and we realise we had forgotten the lights. So people start arriving and Ronan goes back and gets the lights for us while I'm there trying to explain to people what the plan was. The only problem was there wasn't really a plan. There were lots of questions, there was definitely a lot of internal panic, but there wasn't really much of a plan. Once we got back with the lights, we set everything up, did a few test scenes, and then my favourite part of the evening was that I got everyone to do a little dance solo to their favourite song at the time. I was behind the camera while everyone was hyping each other up, and every single person committed to the bit. It was so much fun.
Yes, bitch!
I was especially proud of my partner, Ronan. He filmed most of my shots, but when it was his turn, he absolutely stole the show. He completely understood what the song was about. Just let go, and honestly, had all of our jaws dropped.
You can't sing Smack My Bitch Up in my song.
I'm just so grateful for everyone that came along and trusted me with this slightly chaotic idea. Although this is where my tendency to get ahead of myself comes in. We filmed the whole video before the song was actually finished. We were working off a demo that I'd made. We were still polishing the production until around April, and we didn't actually get the shots of Josh playing the drums until about a week before release. Didn't actually finish editing the video until the day before we released it. I think maybe even the same day I was still making edits. But somehow, after all that chaos, it came together. My biggest takeaway from making this video is that I really need to be more prepared next time, and that many hands really do make light work. Put your arm up. I want to see your bankles. Your bankles? Your bankles. Everyone arms in the air. So a massive thank you to everyone that helped make this happen. And if you haven't seen the full music video yet, please go check it out. I'll see you in the next one. My tripod actually broke while I was trying to film this video. The whole thing just snapped off, so you've literally been balancing on here the whole time. Oh, now that bit just broke as well. I'm off to go buy a new tripod.